go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Commodores offense will get the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Back to pass. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of the...
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. They'll easily get him on the ground. Before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
First down, Commodores.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Swings it out to his running back.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the missed connection on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So Alabama's offense will take the field for the first time. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Russell. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hoffman. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Motion from the wideout. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back.
Oh, a lot of space. At the 30. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
It's complete to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Commodores with the first. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Here we go. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quickly complete. Into the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To throw, it's Russell. Using the quick game. Turning it on! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback. And they get him at the 32.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Alabama with with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets away from one, he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Commodores want to move quickly. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Russell. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Checked out. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down.
All right, let's get it.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Connection to the right. There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense.
Time running out, and he... down at the 34.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Bringing the heat. Got a man. It's Washington. They get him Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got him. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Russell. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He wants it all. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
False start off offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Might be changing the route. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Russell. Keeps looking downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the left. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they don't drag drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
First down, Commodores.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Randall. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On first down, he just sneaks it ahead, though it's a little unusual play call. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They're dealing with a second and long. Finds the tight end. Gets a little breathing room there as he's out of bounds at the 10.
It's so difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Russell. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking deep. Pulls it in on the right. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. Here comes that Alabama offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll move the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Alabama pushing the tempo. He wants to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Tide. Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Duke. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here comes the heat. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That play, a really good example of just making sure your guys settle down after a mistake.
Yeah, getting him some confidence. When you make those mistakes, you get rattled a little bit, but just like free throws or jump shots, just see it go through the net. Now you get a little...
Breaks into the open. Nice. On the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running behind that left side. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone, and they're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Commodores. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
Well, that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he's going to bring it out. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Got it in the middle. It's Hoffman. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead.
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Alabama with a first down play to start us off here in the 4th. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Alabama! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over a football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And the Commodores want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll run play action. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Thompson. Takes it the other way. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Alabama pushing the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. They're working that left side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return literally is going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, looking for a man. He's going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He'll do it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. You want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Scrambling away. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After this, it'll be a wrap. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a